Thursday Thunder. Adrian.
Yeah.
Thursday the 28th of November. We are just under 4 weeks away from Christmas.
5 weeks to the end of the year.
Yep.
That's... God, where's the time gone? It's gone so quickly.
It's crazy.
It's great though.
Anyway, we're here at the gym again. We're in a little bit different location because where we normally have the camera, there's nothing there except bare walls and concrete floors.
Yeah.
Because we're in the middle of our renovations. So tomorrow, Friday, we're going to pull the floor up.
Yep.
Get everything ready for the painter. And the painter's coming in Monday
afternoon. Yep.
Monday, so that means on Monday I'll order delivery of all the stuff, which has already been pre-ordered for Wednesday.
Yep.
And on Thursday, the floor's going down, the turf and the tiles. And so by Friday afternoon next week, this room should be ready.
Yep, a full functional conditioning area.
Functional conditioning area.
Yes.
Our rogue bike is arriving today.
Yep.
So we've got an air bike coming in, a rogue bike. That's most probably going to come right now while we're filming.
More than likely, yeah.
Because they said that, they told me that they're going to deliver it at 11.
It's now 25 past.
25 past 11.
Yep.
So he's going to rock up in a second. Anyway, so apart from that, what else has been happening? Well, we've got a big sale on here.
We do still,
So we are down here at the gym. We're down to like 1.5 racks.
Yep.
Pretty well left of stuff.
Yep.
So everything is a minimum of 80% off, up to 50% off.
80%?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, 20%
I
off.
was going to say, that's ridiculous.
Minimum of 20% off and up to 50% off all the subs at the gym.
Yep.
Now, some of the 50% off stuff is, people saying, oh, is it really out of date? No, it's near date.
Yep.
And some is got plenty of date. We just want to clear it. So here, just behind me, we've got some gold standard isolate, we've got Synthesis 6 Edge, we've got some Maxi Shred systems, Waves, everything. So this will now stay here pretty well until Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to have to move it all out.
Yep.
So until Wednesday next week, those deals will go on. So if you're driving past the gym, pop in, have a free workout if you've never been here before, and then grab some cheap subs.
Good plan.
Yeah. What else has been happening with you?
I'm training an extra day a week now. On the Wednesday. That's the only thing that really changed.
Yeah, I noticed you're training on Wednesday.
Yeah.
What, doing shoulders?
Yeah, shoulders, trying to bring up little weaker points as per the ICN feedback.
Yep.
Bring up a little bit, so that's what we're trying to do. Add an extra session a week.
It's because your shoulders are shit?
Yeah. I can say that objectively. They're shit compared with the rest of my body. So I figured, hey, I'm going to try building them up as much as possible.
So your feedback was you needed more shoulder width and more lumps and bumps in your back.
Yeah. To catch up to my legs.
So that's why we're training back nearly every workout.
Yeah, it's all me. And it's working. It actually is working.
Yes.
It's funny enough. Though it's all good. Hit a PB yesterday on the Viking press. Thanks, Jason, for making that thing. That was great.
Excellent.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Very good. I'm just doing the same old shit.
Yeah. Deadlifts went well last week though.
Yeah, my deadlifts really, I suffered from deadlifts for a couple of weeks were like, it's just a struggle.
Yep.
But last week I backed down to 160 and thought I'll just do like sets of 5, and I ended up doing 5, 6 and 8.
Yep.
Now 8 is a PB on 160 for me, so I've done 160 for 7 before. So that sort of gave me a little bit more confidence with my deadlifts.
Yep.
So looking forward to it tomorrow.
I'm not. It's gonna be hard.
That's right, because I'm your coach.
Yeah.
At the moment on deadlifts.
For deadlifts, yeah, but.
So what's next week? This week?
5x5 at 200, which is pretty simple.
Is it 5x5?
5x5.
5x5 at 200.
Which again it's pretty. I'm not bragging, but it is pretty simple at the moment.
Well, that's But now you're moving into that second half of that program, so the weights are going to start going up. The reps are going to start going down.
But
so the goal was then to lift 260 on week 10.
Yeah. So
you're at week 5.
Yep.
Halfway through.
Yeah. So I'll be doing that just before I leave for Japan. Actually. Yeah. No, we're doing that. No, sorry, that's 12 weeks. Sorry, I'm a bit over the moon at the moment.
Around New Year's Day.
Yeah, that was great. Good way to celebrate, wouldn't it?
Anyway, moving right along.
Yep.
Last week we spoke about all those TGA implications and the supplement industry imploded. Everyone thought they were all going to go broke. Industry's going to shut down. People are going to lose their jobs. Well, it doesn't look that bad.
No.
You know, so the TGA actually yesterday released a statement on their website, sort of explaining everything that this new proposal involves.
Yeah.
And like I said last week, I'm all for better regulation.
Yes. Yeah.
As long as it's done not at the detriment of businesses going broke. And it looks like whatever implications or changes the TGA puts into place, companies are going to have 2 to 3 years.
And that's more than enough
That's
time.
right, yeah. To get the ball rolling, get the products approved and get them all into line with the guidelines.
Yes, because speaking of the TGA, do you remember, like we'll touch on this in a second, but do you remember when DMAA got banned and everyone freaked out, like pre-workouts are never going to be the same, but now they're better.
They're actually better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think DMAA was
horrible.
It was a horrible ingredient. Excuse me.
Yes.
And I think they are better now. And the supplement industry will evolve. It has for the last 30 years that I've been involved with it. It constantly evolves. But there will be changes. That will happen. And those changes are going to hit the importers, I think, more than the locals. Because all the local companies already are generally their FSANS complied, which is pretty much the same as TGA. So they might have to do a few little changes, but and then the other thing was that last week we weren't sure if protein powders were included, but it looks like they aren't included.
Good.
Yeah, unless you are making a claim and adding stuff else in there.
Yeah.
So you might see, I think, things like these thermogenic / fat burning protein powders will most probably disappear.
Yes.
Because it'll just have to be a whey protein isolator or a whey protein concentrate.
And I admit, I'm all for that. Yeah. I'm not a fan of those fat burning proteins.
No, and they are. They're just a bit of a lark. Yeah. Anyway, so hopefully we'll find out a little bit more on Tuesday next week.
It'll be good.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting times in the sub industry.
It will.
You know, but we've gone through, like you said before, you know, DMAA got banned.
Yep. Everyone freaked out.
Oh my God, what are we going to do now? So the sub industry will evolve. It'll move on, and things will go on. I think there's more important things to be worried about.
Yeah. Let's not go into that, shall we?
No. No.
All right.
Anyway, moving on. I put up a thing on our Instagram page, Australian Muscle on Instagram, and just to ask some questions. And so we've got a few questions here that we can ask.
Yes.
All right. Now this one is from Mickey. Now I know Michael. He competed.
Can you tell me?
Yes.
Yep. I know Michael.
Now he's got here. His question is ways to increase testosterone post-comp. It's a pretty broad question, this one, because is he implicating that his testosterone levels dropped during comp prep?
Well,
and did he have it tested so that he knew that his test levels had dropped?
Yeah. So with testosterone levels and obviously like hormonal levels in particular, when it comes down to comp prep, when you're in a severe caloric deficit for such a long time, the body will use everything it can to keep its core body temperature like as high as possible. That by doing that, it breaks down and just shuts off any other thing that doesn't seem necessary at the time. That's why a lot of competitors seem their appetite will slow down, and their sex drive will go, and then their sleep suffers. They start blinking slowly. Every single like basic bodily function slows down to a halt because trying to keep yourself alive. Yeah. You're practically starving yourself. We're mammals. We think we're dying.
Yep.
So you're fighting that natural urge. With natural testosterone levels, Mike, like I'm assuming you're the same age as me, so 28. You're gonna bump back very quickly. The way to increase testosterone though is to increase your muscle mass. Maybe start supplementing with something that's going to help with natural testosterone levels, specialized luteinizing hormone, being that 10 grams of Tribulus can help. Yep. Using a quality testosterone producing product like your Alpha Mars with the Shilajit, or using Long Jack, Tonkat Ali. These things are going to help stimulate luteinizing hormone to free up bound testosterone that was kept in via prep.
Yep.
But the best way to do it is lift heavier. As stupid as that sounds.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Heavy lifting causes testosterone levels.
It does, yeah.
And that's one classic example always is when you always hear about people older men, and I even get that.
Yep.
Like, oh wow, you don't look your age, and that's because I'm training.
Yep.
So it's causing my body to keep the hormones up, keep the hormone levels going. Otherwise, if you don't, there's no reason for the body to do that. So yeah, I think you'll bounce back anyway, just after getting back into a normal routine of training, and a good healthy diet, and training hard, the test levels.
Yeah. Well, we're 8 weeks post-show now. Yeah, everything should be returning back to normal now.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next question. What's up, Australian Muscle? Have you tried our products? Oh, next one.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? Now, imagine this person is referring this question to stopping training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
So we'll just quickly answer that, so that yes, if you stop training, your body has got no reason to hold on to muscle, and you'll lose it.
Funnily enough, the person who asked this is a very intelligent individual, and I'm assuming he was just asked this out of pure context and being a dick. The longer you have actually trained, the more muscle you tend to lose when you stop training, which is the most interesting thing for me, because if you've just begun and then you stop training, you hold on to more muscle mass than people do who's training a longer period of time.
Oh, right.
That's there actually is a few studies on PubMed on that about correlating it between the longer length you train, the more muscle you tend to lose, which if you think about it, makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah.
There's a whole bunch of vegan questions came through.
Okay, can we handle a few of them then?
Well, look, I don't know if we will, because they're just taking the piss out of veganism. Really.
Oh yeah. But is there anything maybe that might actually help?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Is a pro athlete really a pro athlete if they've never competed in a pro competition? Now this sort of gets my goat, because
All right, here we go.
I'll talk about this as a promoter. I'm the ICN promoter, obviously.
Yep.
And the ICN has given away a lot of pro cards, and there's a lot of Adelaide people with pro cards.
Yep.
But yet hardly any of them have competed. Only mainly the girls.
Yeah.
You know. So my question to all these pro athletes is why did you accept a pro card if you're not going to compete?
Yeah. And I want to also address the reason why the ICN gave out so many pro cards at the start was to build a pool of pros.
A pool of pros, yeah.
So they can send them overseas to start doing their pro shows.
That's right.
But in my eyes, I don't think you should turn pro unless you've had several years of training. It wasn't your first, second show and you got lucky in the lineup. You should know what your body's capable of, and you've pushed that point to where you are. If you stand on a pro stage, you go, shit, okay, I fit in. Not, they're really hard to beat. I shouldn't do that. I'll go into another federation.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Hi, Australian Muscle. Muscle Freak Fitness. G'day.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good, mate.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Good.
How's the kids?
All right. Here's one for you, Adrian.
All right.
Would you rather fight
I know where this is going.
a horse-sized duck?
Yep.
Or 100 duck-sized horses?
100 duck-sized horses.
Why?
Well, a horse is huge, and have you ever been bitten by a duck? It hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, if you scale up a duck the size of a horse, their bill is going to be the size of pretty much your head. And I'm assuming that force transfers over because larger square, like pounds per square inch for pressure. They can probably bust your skull. So, and ducks have claws. So I would say 100 horse-sized ducks. I can kick a duck. I've kicked a duck before.
Very good. That's it for all our questions. Thank you, everyone, for sending those in.
I like that one. I see it all the time. It's great.
All right. Well, that's it.
Yep.
Don't forget, we have now got Black Friday is on tomorrow. So this is a sale thing that has now taken over even Australia. So and it's something that as a business we have to do it. So we're doing it. So we have got Black Friday will be in store at all locations tomorrow.
Yep.
And starting online at 6 p.m. tonight, Thursday at 6 p.m. Check out our social media for all the deals and the specials that you can get and how to get them. But we'll do one here at the gym as well.
We will?
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do a Black Friday sale Well, all our subs are already discounted.
We can't really
so on memberships, we're going to do a crazy Black Friday special, one day only tomorrow. Well, we'll do that same thing starting at 6 p.m. tonight. You're here till 7, so there's 1 hour.
Yep.
Otherwise, until 6 p.m. tomorrow. You want to get a hold of this great special, come in or give us a call and we'll let you know.
Yep.
You don't even know what it is.
No, but I have a feeling where it's going, so yeah.
But yeah, it's just a one day thing.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that means don't come up the day after and ask.
No, exactly right.
Yeah.
And don't forget, all our other specials are always live in store. So if you spend over $350, you get 15% off.
Yep.
You buy 3 or more ATP, you get 15% off. 3 or more Ghost products, you get 15% off. So there's always great specials going on.
Yeah.
There's always lots of deals in store. There's 50% sales.
No, it's crazy. We have too many sales to list.
That's right.
Yeah.
So don't forget, starting at 6 p.m. tonight, check that out, and all day tomorrow online and in store. That's it. As always, this episode is brought to you by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle the Gym and Australian Muscle Online with
free Australia-wide delivery.
Free Australia-wide delivery plus Black Friday.
Yeah. And sometimes, if you're lucky, Kim will drop it off to your place.
Well, yeah. You live in the northern suburbs, there's a good chance I'm going to drop it off to your place.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you all next week.
Which will.
Don't forget, keep an eye out next week for some questions and let's get some decent ones.
Yeah. Let's not attack a group of people. Please.
Yeah.